look, it was bad. It was just bad, right? I mean, we understand that. But they were 0 for 7 last night of the power play. They'll get a chance to right the ship, and that's what they did in Game 2 against Ferris. It was immediately better, and that was one of the positive signs that he pointed out to us this week. Ready to get going? Liam Valente had a chance at it, but it was knocked to the side, where Shipley, one of a bunch of freshmen, been playing major minutes for UMass Lowell this year, and Shipley will start out with it. Pass forward, looking to get David Adazinski, another first-year player for Lowell. They have 12 on their roster. That is tied with Boston University for the most in Hockey East. Slukinski plays it forward for Nehring. 7. And we'll see what Western Michigan can do on its first power play attempt. UMass Lowell quickly with Schweigart to the wall. Grant Slukinski, though, is there to pick it up for Western. Slukinski along the wall. One-timer, Scholin.
Generate what they wanted to with their power play, and that was mostly because of what Lowell was able to do successfully.
So off another face-off wind. Here is Scholin, straight on. Comes over for Grant Slukinski. Works it down for Nehring. Excellent play defensively by Schweigart. Scholin once more with 1:30 remaining of the penalty time. Scholin walks the line and fires it, it missed wide. Grant Slukinski over for Henriks. And now Scholin once more. Over for Valente. He's got a very dangerous shot from that face-off done on the opposite side. Scholin again walks the line. Comes down Henriks. One-touch pass, Slukinski, and it's stopped by Elliott. 1:07 remaining on the penalty. Better look early here for Western Michigan. Scholin walks in. Over for Valente. Good aggressive play defensively by Connor Eddy. Hopping puck right in front. Elliott the save. Rebound loose. Slukinski got a shot away, and Elliott makes another stop.
That second shot there by Slukinski. They make it difficult to get those shooting and passing lanes. They get sticks in there. They have bodies in there. They do a very good job defensively.
Chris Delaney dumps it in with a lob wedge with 11:43 remaining in the first period. No score between Lowell and Western. And Grant Slukinski comes center. Valente turns and he scores! Excellent play by Liam Valente to find that puck. And he gets it by Elliott, and Western leads again.
And yet another Western Michigan goal that comes out of what looks like a relatively harmless play. Just turn quickly does Valente there. He gets a good shot on the ice, goes far post on Elliott.
2 seconds with 9:40 remaining in the first period. Rolling puck comes to center for Bookman and Sharp. Are the defensemen out there for Western Michigan, and Sharp tries to come right down the slot. Delaney is there. Chris Delaney who had a strong freshman season for UMass Lowell. Josh Morey and Shipley are the defensemen. Parks and Delaney the forwards for Lowell. Here comes Chris Delaney with some speed. Delaney shot is stopped by Slukinski. He's got a burst. Lee Parks now centers up. It's too far out of reach for Shipley. And he and Grant Slukinski mano a mano to the wall. Nice job to get rid of it. Delaney fires, it's blocked. Bookman never let that get through.
Especially in the NCHC, there's plenty of travel without non-conference play, not like Hockey East where it's a bus league. You know, some of these experiential trips, though, are certainly ones that coaches put a lot of thought into making sure that the student, the athlete experience is part of it.
Wahlberg back to get it. Western Michigan's going to go after this and play a home-and-home with Michigan next weekend, which I cannot wait to watch that. Michigan has played 6 games so far this year. They've scored 40 times. 40.
Yep. They are on an offensive pace that would actually make the 92-93 main team. That's Paul Correa,
Yep.
Cal Ingraham, Jimmy Montgomery, the Ferraros. They would make them blush. They only averaged about 6 goals a game. I think that Michigan's up almost 6.67 goals a game.
Michigan, who is here on the east.
And now this Western Michigan penalty kill is looking as strong as the Riverhawks has all weekend. Good job of just getting to loose pucks and getting them down the ice.
Never really allowing Lowell to set up. Is there a chance here? Schweigart throws it towards the net. Saves Slukinski. He got knocked down by his own man, and the period expires. Whitelaw's got 22 shots in 3 games. Pass back for Nehring. He shoots. It's blocked by Miskey.
Yeah, he certainly is one of those players. The puck finds him. He finds loose pucks. He's in great offensive position every time he's in the zone.
Backhand by Bentley in towards Lukinski. Nehring, good pass, goes all the way across Valente, turns away, and Adazinski comes in, helps out, along with Dominic Payne. Slides towards the net, saved by Elliott, up high with Nehring in front. Then a backhand chance from Sharp, and Elliott fights it off.
Good reaction there, left pad save on Sharp as that rebound got back on him really quick.
Nehring kicks it along, slides. He's trying to leave it behind for Nehring, but Lowell was there. Taken away by Sly, still in deep here for
Western Michigan controlling some of the play here early and getting their shots through. They're getting pucks through to the net. Austin Elliott has had to make some big saves here early.
It's the one loss to Arizona State. That was it after 2025. Adazzoni got well defended there. Feels like there's just a lot of brown sweaters all around Lowell. Here's Nehring. Pass goes across. What a save, Elliott! A little 2-on-1 developed there, and again, Elliott makes an excellent save. Vicinen over for Valente. First effort, no, and then the second effort goes to the corner. Nehring, who had a wonderful pass over for Slukinski. Vicinen couldn't hold the line.
I feel like this first 5 minutes of the period.
Played across, Henrik's got another chance, and he scores! Ty Henricks with his second goal of the period, and Western leads 3-0.
Really are dominating this game, dominating time of possession, and they're just really at this point able to move the puck at will. And that is, Lowell looks a little bit like a deer in headlights right now. They've been caught a little bit by how strong of a start Western has had to this second period, and Norm Bazin, I think, is going to use his timeout.
And you can see it certainly from the number of shots, but you call Whitelaw's name a ton, as we said. In from Michigan this year, started his career at Wisconsin as a freshman. And Pat Ferschweiler told us feels like they really have a home for him. That shot missed wide from Nehring.
Certainly looks comfortable on this first line, I'll tell you that. In all over the ice. This is a player who has so much hockey IQ to just always get himself into good positions.
He has 4 attempts tonight, 1 shot on goal after 9 shots yesterday. That number may be even more impressive in itself than the 9 shots on goal, but the 9 shots on goal of 11 attempts yesterday for Whitelaw. Here is Morey, finds Diego Buttazzoni, a little bit of room, his shot blocked by Wahlberg. Theo Wahlberg gives up the body.
This defense continues to just sell out, make sure that
Huck gives way McKenzie, his shot loose in front, then a follow-up chance. Boy, Krusberg-Rosine showing some of his strength with Schweighardt right on him, but still managing to get a shot, though it just missed wide. Sharp from the outside hits McKenzie, now finds Valente. Shot got deflected before Nehring gives a hit for Klassen before he plays it on to the first goal scorer tonight, Valente. And now it's Sharp and Krusberg-Rosine up high, and it's knocked away by Elliott. 7:55 remaining, another chance. Valente ends up hitting Elliott, then the back of the net. Krusberg-Rosine gives it past Lukinski on a backhand, a save by Elliott. It was still loose. And Grant Slukinski, who has 2 assists tonight. Krusberg-Rosine again from the outside. And again it's fought off by Elliott. Before Lowell, all they can do is ice it. That's how seasons play out sometimes. Nehring forward for Valente. He's got a little bit of a 2-on-1. Valente comes in, was looking to get the pass across, and Morey knocked it down. Lukinski, and a whistle here. Another penalty coming
by the way, now up to 24 saves already in this game. He has made a number of big stops here in the second period.
And they come in off 2-1 in the OHL
Phenomenal
last
season in the OHL. Won the Memorial Cup. Anybody that's ever watched that tournament knows what a difficult tournament that is to win. He did it all. So there was some high expectations. Lowell fans should feel very good about what is in between the pipes right now.
Nehring plays it over, and it couldn't quite get through with 9 seconds remaining on the power play time. So unlike yesterday, as Lee Parks brings it out, 5 seconds remaining, he's got a chance shorthanded. Parks couldn't get the shot through, and Scholin comes back with it. End of the power play sequence, but Western still with numbers, and Valente's shot missed high. Nehring behind, set up chance. Elliott controls it once
Here by
again.
Western Michigan.
Second time in a row, right? It was the second period yesterday. Now, a lot of that, again, had to do with the power, just the amount of time on the power plays for Western, though they didn't score on it. Today, they certainly have. Schweigart from the outside, knocked down. Comes to the wall where Nehring gets it. 20 seconds remaining in the period. Slukinski into the corner. Icing it along the wall. And that will just about do it for the period. New Brunswick played for U Sports the last couple of years. He was originally coming out of the queue, so that's why he now becomes eligible again because of the changing rule changes to allow major junior guys to play even after going. So he comes in officially as a grad student with the 1 year of eligibility. That's up high, and it comes to the wall. Again, you talk about guys with great records, though. He was 21-2 last year for the University of New Brunswick. I don't care where that is, having those records. Elliott and Richard.
Played for the legendary coach Gardner McDougall up there. Anybody that knows U Sports in Canada knows that he was one of the great coaches. Now with Hockey Canada, just took it.
Isonen back at center with Scholin. Scholin, a draft pick of the Dallas Stars in the 4th round in 2019. Slukinski with 2 assists today. Hits a skate, finds Scholin, and his shot missed wide. Boy, he couldn't have placed it better than that deflection ended up on Scholin's stick. He's got a chance again, and this time he scores. Sam Scholin with his first goal of the year. And Western leads 5-0.
In front of Richard here. Lot of time, lot of space to get that shot off. Yeah, number 22 there for the Riverhawks. That's Morey, Josh Morey. He's taking away the goalie's eyes as much as the Western player.
Sorry, Jimmy, you credit Zach Nehring. So a tripping penalty against Whitelaw, and we're 4-on-4 hockey for 43 seconds before Lowell will get a little over a minute of power play time. Nehring comes up top for Zach Bookman, the Merrimack transfer. Sharp throws it across, nobody there. Off the wall, Nehring stretching back with Morey chasing him. Here is Slukinski who plays it forward. We talk about Hampton Slukinski so much. Grant now in his junior season, coming off 26 assists last year. Confident goaltender on that side. Pat Ferschweiler said, no offense to anyone else, but you'd be hard-pressed to find a 19 or 20-year-old more committed to his craft than Hampton Slukinski is and what he does day in and day out and all the stuff that you don't see. Bar work on the wall for Lowell. Here is Miskey getting power play time over, but Azzoni, and that missed wide. That was a little bit of space open there if there could have been a tip from Parks in front. Bar work back in for Buttazzoni. Comes across for Chris Delaney. Delaney patient, comes up for Miskey. Chance for Buttazzoni, was a little bit in front of him. And he switches spots with Varwerk. Miskey now shoots, looking for Varwerk. Got deflected to the corner with 6 seconds remaining on the penalty time. Miskey now over for Delaney. Rolled off his stick. Still got a shot that goes through the crease and ends up in the corner with Buttazzoni as the power play time expires. Here go Buttazzoni. Nice little move down the slot. Buttazzoni then couldn't get the shot at the end of it as Nehring makes a strong play. And under 10 minutes to go here in the third, and a giveaway at center, and Krusberg-Rosine out front for Western. Pass goes across, and Richard stops the chance. Good penalty kill Western has, top 5 in the country last year. That was something that Pat Firschweiler told us. This was a year ago in October when we talked to him for a game we were doing down a year ago, and he talked about how they changed their penalty kills schematically 2 seasons ago now, and they've been top 10 in the country ever since. Really trying to, said, put pressure on and then support pressure with more pressure.
And when you think about it this weekend, their penalty kill has been solid.
Slukinski plays it across, short-handed chance. Oh boy, that ends up slipping through. The shot did not get through, but the deflection did off of a Lowell skater. 34 seconds remaining in